Pastor Mulenga Chella from Christ Life Change, and we are looking at Luke chapter 12, verse 13 to 21. Here, the Bible talks about two men who are brothers. They went to Jesus, and one of them was saying, please help my brother to be generous so that he can share some of the inheritance with me. And Jesus looked at him and said, who made me a judge between me and your brother? And he told him and the other disciples a story. He says, verse 14, Jesus replied, man, who appointed me a judge or an arbiter between you? Then he said to them, watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in the abundance of possession. And he told them this parable. The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. He thought to himself, what shall I do? I have no place to store my crops. Then he said, this is what I will do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grain. And I will say to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, you fool. This very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves but is not rich toward God. Be rich toward God. You know, Jesus here says some wise things. Number one, he encourages us not to entertain greed in our lives. He encourages us not to focus on amassing the wealth to ourselves and for ourselves only. And instead of doing that, we should be rich towards God. How can one be rich towards God? One can be rich towards the Lord by, number one, giving your life to Him. Giving your life to Him, giving your all to Him, seeking Him with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, loving the Lord with everything that is in you, and loving your neighbor as you love yourself. If you do this important thing, it will lead you to the first steps of being rich towards the Lord. The other thing is that this man was busy thinking about himself only. He did not care about his neighbor. He did not think of other people. He was not thinking of how he could use his resources to help other people. And the Bible tells us that truly he became very rich, but he died. And when he died, none of those riches were buried with him. None of those riches were taken to the place where he went after he died. This has great wisdom and insight for us. It's telling us that no matter how hard I work, I will not take anything with me. No matter how hard I work, all of these things will disappear as I stand before the judgment seat of God. And the only thing that will count is, how did I honor the Lord with what God gave to me? How did I honor the Lord with my life? How did I honor the Lord with my health? How did I honor the Lord with my wealth? How did I honor the Lord? My brother, my sister, while you have time, while you have life, while you still have the opportunity, I encourage you to use your life. Use your good health. Use the wealth and all your possessions to honor the Lord, to love the Lord, to seek the Lord, to encourage other people to come to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ, to encourage other people and help them. Be a blessing through the resources that God has given to you. Do not be greedy. Learn to love others, to share others, to bless others, and to transform the lives of others through the wealth that God has given to you. And in doing so, you will be rich towards God. God bless you.